It's Suzanne Wagner again. Thank you for joining me. I am doing my personal quote and blog for the 3rd of December 2022. My quote for today: what was frozen in the fears of our past begins to melt and flow at last. But as that ice breaks apart, we fear what is about to start. That is why we allowed those emotions to stop the flow. We held on tight and did not want to let go. And now, as the warmth of change ensues, we watch as something breaks through anew. It feels as if the breaking of ice will destroy all we knew, loved, and enjoyed. But while it may overflow and cut a new path, it is not angry or on a war path. It is just trying to cut loose and find a way to let go of so much emotion that has caused dismay. Let the ice melt inside your heart. Let the flow happen and your life start. If it takes out that old road, do not panic or think that life will implode. It is just a change that ushers in the spring. Flowers will follow and life will again sing. And my blog for today. My husband went out on the land and cut down our own Christmas tree from the property. It's a tradition at our house. After all, we have 32 acres, and it has a function. Seems the fir trees like to burst forth and clump together so that they crowd each other out and need to be thinned so that they are not competing for food and light. It is also good fire prevention to thin the trees. It keeps the brush down, and the larger trees then can explode with the increased resources and light. Because my husband was on an organic farm for 5 years, he is able to recognize those plants that need to be culled so that others can thrive. I'm glad he is the one picking those plants out, as my nature is one that tries to save everything. And that is not the best way to handle growing gardens, trees, and plants. He knows that if a plant is just not thriving, that it is best to pull it out and put in another. Many years ago in our organic garden, there was a tomato plant that was just not doing well. My husband just pulled it, and sure enough, the root system was this tiny little ball. The roots never took off. He was right to just take it out and start over. I thought that a new plant would not catch up to the others, but once again, I was wrong. That new, smaller plant totally caught up to the others and ended up stronger and produced more than even some of the others. This is where I believe that plants talk to each other and that together they thrive and signal in secret ways to each other to go for it. At least that's my theory. Today, we are going to trim the tree and make it all beautiful. It is going to be fun. I hope all of you are enjoying the decorating and colorful traditions of the holidays. Remember that some batches of colorful cookies are also a must. Thanks, everyone.